G'day, everybody. Guess what? I finally made it home.
The wonder from down under is bringing the thunder.
Only because I took control of the aircraft and made sure he went the right direction this time.
Who are you kidding? If you took control of that aircraft, you would not be back in Australia.
Oh, would you stop giving away people my secrets? Of course I want to be back here. I'll be back over in Europe again.
Indeed.
But that's for another time. But yeah, I finally made it home at long last. I arrived home yesterday morning and
your home didn't recognize you.
No, and I got to tell you one thing. It's bloody cold down here. I'm going back.
Seriously, it's got to be a weird sensation. You have been gone so long. It's got to feel weird.
Yeah, you're right there, Steve. Okay, I'm going to say a quick hello to everybody. Yes, I'm in my training room. Yeah, the gremlins have taken over my layout. Yeah, it's cold. We've had a polar blast down through here. I missed most of it, but
hey, Mark, Russ, Randall. Hey, Randall.
Okay, let me see. I've got hot dog.
Cool. Hi, Brad.
Pilot Andy. G'day, buddy.
G'day.
Tom Armstrong. Yes, it's good. And listen, I'm not his love child. Okay, we're just good buddies.
No, more like a hate child. No,
I hate you too. Yeah, of course, we've got Anthony Module. Yes, buddy, I am home. Geez, I'll tell you what, it took me an hour and a half to get my bag yesterday morning. Southern Rail, g'day, buddy. How are you? Steve P. Sap, g'day, buddy. Southern Cross Rails. I'm going down the list. I'm going down the A Squirrel. Now that is Nancy, Sean's partner. That we met up with at Sparky's meet and greet last weekend. A lovely lady she is. Randall, g'day, buddy. Hopefully you're okay. Sorry if I'm a bit got a bit of a shaky voice and look like I'm shivering. It's because I bloody well am. G'day, Valley. How are you, bud? Nice to see you in here. Russ, g'day, buddy. Zantac, Mark, how are you, bud? Who else do I have? Let me get him down there.
Don't mind me.
Willow Creek, how are you, bud? Nice to meet you. Back here in slowly getting there.
Okay.
And to the other people that are sitting in the background, g'day, welcome. Welcome back to our normal time again. It's me, Tim, for goodness. Sorry, Tim. Sorry. I thought you were Nancy. But I'll forgive you. I'll forgive you there, bud.
Wait,
please forgive me.
Was that the Tim, the kind of photographer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that was from
Tim.
the West Coast.
Yeah, he said he didn't have when we talked to him, he said he didn't have a YouTube channel. And
he's obviously set one up, so he hasn't got no content
have a YouTube ID.
Yeah. So we got to get him into making some YouTube. Joanne, g'day, buddy. How are you?
Yeah, I'd like to see his photography and filming. Yep.
Oh yeah, I'd love to see. I'd love to see the photos and everything else that he made on that
Nancy, it's like
weekend because I think he's done some brilliant shots.
Because you were there all 3 days, so you met a lot more people than I did. Now we did meet Tim and talk briefly to him.
I want to say we met more people. I say that we done more things than what you did.
You did more and you met a lot more. That crowd on Friday was bigger than the crowds on Saturday and I think on Sunday. And we weren't there for Friday. Well, we came in Friday, but there's only like 5 people left at Sparky's when we got there.
Yeah, he came in just when the fresh raw pieces came in too. You timed that pretty well too. Just back. Okay, no, I'll forgive you, Todd. Um, sorry, I'm just trying to stay warm here. But yeah, it's great to be back. I only just in the last hour and a bit got back in the train room. I'm actually quite surprised that my pet spiders have behaved themselves. They haven't created so many cobwebs in the back room here. But I've got to clean up a little bit. I've unpacked my bags yesterday. I'm waiting on 2 cartons that's coming from Innsbruck because I did do some purchases over there. They were too much for the suitcase, and with all the fiasco that's going on at the moment at the borders at Canada and United States, I didn't want any dramas, so I decided I'm going to send them home. And hobby shopping that I shopped at in Innsbruck. What was their names again? Rema. I can't think of it. My brain's still messed up with the time zones, but Reiner's, I think it's called. They're sending stuff over to me. So because when I left, if they would have been sent over here, they would have been sitting out the front porch. That's the mob. Yep. Rainers. Yep, you got the bag.
Reiners. And since they're Austrian, you got to trill the R. Reiners.
Yeah.
Reiners.
A great shop. A really great hobby shop in Innsbruck. As Anthony obviously know, you got some carriages for it. I saw they run really nice together.
Yeah, I appreciate you bringing those back for me.
Yeah, I know you had some difficulties with it as I saw the video, but
no, the difficulties are sorted out. My live stream yesterday, they're the only things that ran without an issue. My live stream yesterday was like all the times my live stream has run great, made up for it yesterday. I had so many gremlins yesterday and little bugs and things happening, derailings and trains just mysteriously changing lines because the switch point somehow got activated to open. And yeah, yesterday was a cluster of insanity on my live stream. But in the end, it ran fairly smooth, except for one crash towards the end.
Oh, yeah. Well, sorry I missed your live stream yesterday. I was going through, going through immigration was quick.
You don't apologize. Do not apologize.
We got in nice and early, but the thing was we had to wait
had you showed up.
an hour and a half for the bags to come through.
The only thing I will say about my live stream you missed is you missed a virgin swallow.
Oh, did you swallow that long last?
You missed a virgin swallow.
So you swallowed that long last?
No. And I haven't been a virgin in a long time. I've been a virgin for about how many hours? Wait, no, that was too much information. Yeah, I was running the Virgin train, but this is the motorized unit. It doesn't work, so I was using the Swallow livery 57, so we had a Virgin Swallow.
Oh, right. So the swallow is so the Virgin got swallowed. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, now you got it. Good on you, Steve. That means I've got to go back again. I won't mind, but you need to go down to that shop. I mean, they've got a lot of goodies in that shop. They're not too hard to find. If you're staying in Innsbruck itself, just get on the number 3 tram, and they pretty much stop in front of them. Yeah, so that's all I can say. They pretty much stopped right in front of them. And there's another hobby shop 3 doors down from them. They don't specialize in trains, but with some people like Zantac and a few others that love RC trucks and cars, but
Yep.
particular trucks. They got the big trucks and excavators down there. Lucky for my bank account, it was closed. um, they gone on vacation because there was a couple of nice items there on the window.
Problem is, I don't know when I'm going to be back in that part of Austria. I mean, our next trip to Germany won't be until 2028.
Well, I'm definitely going to go back there next year. Because
Which really sucks because it just sounds so far away and I'll be so old. But
yeah,
but I want to see this Reiner store. That what I should have done is bribed you into taking a video of it. If you,
I haven't had time to do it. I have got Photoshop the photos,
okay, cool,
and shots of. I'm going to be putting that together once I get myself organised.
And hi to everybody saying hi.
They have given me permission to make a video.
Right. That is something you should probably do anywhere you go, but especially in Europe, ask permission to film. Don't just start filming. Ask permission to film.
They were, very broken English, but we managed to communicate with each other pretty well. If you want European stuff, they're the place to go. But particularly if you, like myself, are really interested into Austrian stuff, they've got a big variety. They even got the Zillertal narrow gauge, and the other one that I was on, I'm just trying to think of how to pronounce the name. CM Seal, something like that. It's on the detour track to go to Innsbruck or heading to Graz from Innsbruck. There's another narrow gauge there. It actually goes pretty close to Salzburg. They are the two main narrow gauge railways there. And Rainer's got both of them. The rolling stock, the locomotives. I tell you what, if I had the room here, I would actually do a Zillertal's railway system on my layout. Mr. Club Tour, while you were... What club tour?
Because
up there. Oh, yeah, but you want to see the stuff that I got up to that months ago.
Last time I was in Innsbruck was 2017, and I was just getting into the model train hobby. And when I was in Germany, I wasn't specifically looking for model train shops. Since 2019, anytime I go to Germany, I definitely look for model train shops. And of course, you spent quite a while there in Innsbruck. Joyce and I spent just a day in Innsbruck.
It's pretty easy to get to. Like, if you're in the city itself, all I ended up doing was getting on one of the trams that took me out. They did take a bus. They dropped me off where the sports stadium and arena is, but that was like a 15-minute walk. The tram trip's actually a lot better because it's a lot closer. They've got a good range. G'day, Joe. How are you, buddy? They got a good range of 3-rail, and they had some stuff there that I did like, but unfortunately it was 3-rail. I don't run 3-rail, it's 2. Again, it saved my bank account.
I don't know, with all the trains of mine you keep stealing, you probably need to switch over to 3-rail so they'll work.
I'm just borrowing them permanently.
Yeah. At least I got my railjet back.
Yeah, I'd see my night jet, but I see the paybacks a bitch because I can't find my night jet cards. They're gone.
Well, I don't know. Can I help you find your night jet cards?
G'day, Central Otago. How are you, buddy?
Here, Artie, maybe this will help. Yeah, well, this is in the way. Do any of these look like your night jet cars over there? Going through?
Yes, and the locomotive too.
Oh. Go figure that
No,
out.
they were trying to kick me. They were trying to kick me out. Hello from Australia. I see you down Otago. So you're from up here in Australia. Good.
Central Otago Railway. Hello from Australia. Well, hello
Yeah.
from America and Australia.
Yeah. Well, he's in Toledo, and I'm in Wollongong. So here we go. But welcome. We do a lot of banter on this show. I've only just got back from overseas, so
he's in Wollongong. He's in Wollongong, which is, of course, Aboriginal means hairy private parts.
That's your Aboriginal terminology, but no, that's not what it is.
Wollongong.
It's leave your shorts by the beach.
I had to leave a memento.
Oh,
My shorts were signed Anthony Dodge Swam here. And then when I become world famous, somebody will have my swim trunks and go, hey.
It's right. Skip is taken up to the mountains. You'll have to. I'll tell you what. You'll be amazed, particularly down Innsbruck Station. It's actually quite good, but you need to get up if you get an opportunity, Steve. Get a train to Yenba, and when you get off there, just walk towards the narrow where the steam engine is. Like if you got Zillertal on one side and you got the steam train on the other side. You got Zillertal on one side of the main track and the steam train, the tourist train on the other one. You want to go to where the steam tourist train is, and there's a nice restaurant there. Order your meal, sit there, and you can see all the trains go past. And stop talking dirt. Stop talking those disgusting things there, Andy. Foster's is, yeah. Otago. Yeah, Otago. Well, there is an Otago in New Zealand.
Foster's, yeah. Australian for horse piss. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Otago, New Zealand. Yeah. But yeah, the goodies that I've got coming is going to be quite interesting. What do you mean easy for me to say? Did I say something wrong? Let's see if you get time. It's only roughly about 45 minutes from Innsbruck, heading towards Salzburg. So you live in Perth, but I am model New Zealand. Okay. Fantastic. Yeah. So yeah, that'd be very interesting to see. We'll have to check your channel out. You can put your link up there, and so everybody else can see what you got if you got any content. So yeah. I ended up putting the crane up, that steam crane that you showed that we discovered over at Frankfurt when you and I and Joyce met up. Not Frankfurt, Hamburg. I've got that up and going. It's not on a layout now. I took it down for now because I've got some locomotives I need to. What do you call it? Put into the computer to run my automation. So, but it's going to be interesting to work it with the NCE throttle. For some reason, it doesn't get the commands properly to it. And when I say for it to go to lift the boom up, she decides to move the boom to another side, and it's going to be interesting. But I've got it going. I've got some more freight cars to go. I've got to sort this layout out. I've got to clean out the house too, because that package will be here later on. And something that's on the way over from the US at long last is the new night jet set. I don't know if anybody has noticed. No, that's the old set that went that I noticed is missing out of here. I mean, Payback's a bitch, isn't it, Anthony? But I got the new night jet. Yeah, you can do that too, Family. Yeah. But after being in Innsbruck, I've noticed they actually run two sets of night jets together. They go as far as Munich, I think, or Frankfurt, and they get split in two. One half goes to Amsterdam, while the other one goes to Hamburg, and that's the express version. There is one that goes out of Innsbruck twice a week, but that's the car carrier. But it's 17, sorry, two sets of 7 makes it 14 cars long. But I can't fit the 14 cars on here. It would be good if I could, but I can't. So no, I'm not getting it. Well, a lot of people that know, if anyone has followed Roko's items, these were the carriages that caught on fire, that melted. But these are the revamped ones. So hopefully that'll be here sometime this week.
We don't talk about the burning of the local railjet cars.
No.
It is a secret, and you don't bring it up anymore.
No. Yeah,
we don't talk about it.
Yeah. Okay, we won't. Where was I going to go? No, yeah, made me lose track of what I was talking about.
I have derailed your one-track mind.
Yeah. So,
Matt, did we just? Yes, Diesel Dan, we just blew up his train of thought.
The way the rail system's going at the moment, there, Steve. My volume is gone again. Southern Cross, Steve. If I was going to go up to Hamburg to help out our buddy here, Anthony, to get those photos that he accidentally deleted. But the way the rail system's been working both in Austria and Germany, I wasn't going to risk going up there. And Jean Ricard, how are you?
Wow, somebody's up past his bedtime.
Yeah, well, he's just waking up to go to work. I didn't want to get stuck or stranded, so I didn't go. It was bad enough me getting to the airport in Canada, and I missed my flight in Canada. I left 2 hours before my actual check-in time. But the 401, everyone decided to go slow, but then I found out someone decided in a big truck to go in the fast lane going 20 mile an hour up a hill. But it was just, I was being overtaken by snails. Yeah, one trick. Yeah, well, that's true, but I'm not going 3 low. I've got too much track here. You're sleeping.
Not yet.
Yeah. So, I don't know if I showed what I got last time
You will go 3-rail. You will go 3-rail. No, you've already gone European. Just go the rest of the way.
No, I'm getting rid of this. I'm going buses. I'm buying buses.
Gee.
I don't know if I think I did take photos. And on the other side of the platforms, there's an area where all the rail bus replacements were coming, and I tell you what, just one morning there before I left, I counted, I think it was 20 buses. That is a lot. Actually, talking about buses, let me just duck out.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to go and show you the new buses that I bought in Canada.
Oh, I guess we're all just getting up and leaving. Okay. Well, hi, everybody. Todd, going back to something you said. Yeah, it was great to meet you, Todd. Joyce and I had a whirlwind blitz tour. It was hard to catch up. We definitely didn't meet all the channels that were there, especially since the biggest day was Friday, and we didn't get in until very late Friday. And then we were there Saturday. We didn't go over to Sparky's that Saturday night because we were just beat and had to leave early in the morning. We would have loved to do the Toronto bit, and we just didn't get to do a third of what we wanted to do, but we tried to pack in as much as we could on that Saturday we were there. Yeah, Air Canada's got issues. Joyce and I flew a couple of times with Air Canada, and the first time was awesome and very inexpensive. The second time was inexpensive, but was absolute hell. And we won't ever fly into Toronto again if we can avoid it, which we usually can.
Yeah, well, they bumped me off. They bumped me out of my seat of the plane. I was 2 minutes late in checking.
Steve, I disagree. First of all, Miniature Wonderland has buses stopping at bus stations through the follow car system. And I had my buses stopping at the bus station for about a week or two before I decided to try to make it all super digital. And that's when all hell broke loose.
So, yeah, I'm going to have Canadian buses too, but I mean, bit of variety, why not? So I've got one of, let's make me bigger.
Oh, God, no. Ah!
Hey, look at all. So I got that one.
A Govia bus.
Yeah, double-decker bus. Need to move the passengers somehow. I don't know. I might keep this one the same colour, or I might repaint it. Obviously, Canadian bus. The guys that keep going around looking for me, I had to get one of these. A police bus. Unless they have a ride on board or on my layout, which I'm half expecting. And I've got this one here as well. Apparently, this bus company was just around the corner from where I was staying in Canada. So, yeah, it was actually, that's a Greyhound. Sorry, it must have been the other one. But anyway, I like the car scheme. I thought I'd get that. Love your journey. No, Sean. No, Sean. Can you imagine me being a bus driver? But as we were talking about Rainers in Innsbruck, they've actually had some buses made up, and here's one of them is the F line, which has actually got the Innsbruck destinations on it. Yeah, they are, Russ, and I'll grab them while I was there because I actually did like. I did like the buses. They give me a bit of variety.
Oh, you're back. Yeah, let me know.
And on Monday, I actually got invited to James Coulton's place to be a guest on their live shows. what do they call their shows on the track? Monday or whatever it is.
On Track Monday, yeah.
On Track Monday, and as a gift, he's given me a Canadian hopper. It's a Toronto, Hamilton, and Buffalo.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
I'm just surprised James was willing to let a Toronto, Hamilton, and bus go or vehicle go, how much he loves them.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's about right, Todd, because when I went out Canada, buttoned me off my seat, and I said, well, can I get on another flight? And I say, oh, no, no, we can't help you out. Oh, no, you're a United customer. You can go over United Airlines. I tell you, I don't know if you've been there, Steve, but yeah, the outside looks small, but looks are deceiving with many American houses. In that fact, the outside looks small, but when you go inside, it's actually quite roomy. And yeah, I loved how he set himself up. It's all nice and clean, and his workshop and the paint booths and everything else. It was fantastic. One of the best basements I've actually seen in a long while. And he's utilized the space really, really well. His workmanship, particularly with the timber, it's amazing work. It's a lot better than mine. With James. Yeah, well, yeah, I was over at his place. Yeah. And on the same day, I went to Sparky's as well. If you have a look at that stream, I was over at Sparky's. I was going door to door, selling Tupperware and Avon products. Actually, Sparky did buy some, did buy some Avon products.
Did you go to the big train shop, the OVR, Auto Valley Railway?
Yes, that's where I actually got. That's where I got those buses from.
Okay.
We did that on Friday. I also bought some. I did buy some more block detectors for the layout and the digital system for the turntable, because I will be. What naughty? Well, if you want to, you only got two people that go knocking on door. I mean, three, but two. You got the Tupperware or Avon. So Sparky wanted Avon, so he bought it. Can't deny a guy if you want to make up. He's probably going to kill me for that, but yeah, but it's a good laugh though. He'll get me back like he did on Friday. Make me sweat it out. If everyone noticed, I was wearing disguise, and took him about 10 minutes to work out who I was. And then he thought, well, if I'm not saying hello, he made me walk around with a wig and cat hat on for a good half an hour. Naughty, that's my middle name, isn't it, Anthony?
I thought your middle name was Francis.
Yeah, that was last week. It changed again this week.
I can't keep up with your name changes. All those law enforcement agencies you're running from makes it hard to keep up with all your aliases.
Yeah, that's the confusion and put them off the scent. Is Aussie Engage one is I think it would be 1 in 60. Where's Robin Taylor when I need her?
Yeah, really. Speaking of which, where is she? We haven't seen her in a long time.
Well, I'm gonna have to give her a ring tonight. See how she's doing.
Yeah,
Because I
because
know
you've been
while
out
I
of the
was doing
country
the
for
live streams, I'm way at 6 o'clock in the morning. It's too early for some Aussies. Oh, mine's what I wished we did too. I mean, there was one store that me and Anthony went to. He's all right, but he's only open once a week. I mean, well, hang on a minute, Todd. Hang on. He did take my passport because I spent some money in his shop. Yeah, I did. Russ, I did claim some of it, and they said, no, just keep going. And tobacco products too. I'll put that into. It was the tobacco that put them off the scent, you see, and they go, yeah, all right, keep going. Yeah, well, look, it was under the $2,000 threshold, so I was able to bring them in, but I still did clear it. You never know. You might just get that one customs person that's having a bad morning, and yeah. So I try not to risk it too much. What is it like? Yeah, they finally got me back here. Yeah, I had no choice because I was running out of time everywhere else. Because it was nearly 90 days since I left home to go to Europe, and most of the time I was in Europe. And of course, if anyone has travelled in there, driving around, they stamp your passports. And they go back in the dates. And I tell you what, they were trying to find my stamps because I kept on changing borders. How many suitcases?
God, did we get our passport stamped at all our most recent trip? Because everything's digital with us. You just scan it and go, scan it and go. I think maybe it got stamped coming back into the United States, and that might be it.
No, I think you would have got a stamp when you arrived and departed Germany, didn't you?
No, we did a digital scan and in.
Because I had because mine got stamped.
Of course, we're on those special quick service passport things like we didn't when we arrived in Australia. They were like, "Yep, you're done. You're good."
Well, yeah, good question, Steve. I actually went with one suitcase when I left and a backpack. And on the way back, I came back with one suitcase and one big duffel bag and a backpack. Because some of the other goodies, I think I've already showed them when I was in Europe. I've got them outside, but the bag only cost about $40. Yeah. Yeah, well, actually, this bag was about $20, Monsville. I bought in Serbia, and actually one of the zippers broke. Zantac, EU has open borders between. Zantac, there is something going on over there at the moment. Because I did drive around through a lot of EU countries, and normally they don't stamp, but they are on every border at the moment. EU is checking identity and passports. Now, Germany's really hot onto it, and so is Italy. I went the last week before I left Innsbruck. I went over to Brenner on the Italian side of the mountains to get some genuine Italian food because you couldn't find anything in Innsbruck. And just as I was about to go back on the train, the Italian police actually stopped me to have a look at my papers. And that's the second time in Italy, as I'm going through Italy near the border, they actually have to. Yeah, same here. I got stamped in Frankfurt when I arrived, and when I departed to go to Serbia, then I got stamped that I departed. Arrived in Serbia, got a stamp there, and then when I got back in the EU, they stamped one of my arrival and departure. But something's going on over there. Bags of money. Yeah, well, I managed to get that over the border, no problem, Todd. Because some people told me about the bootlegging stuff across the border on my way home. This last two destinations. But yeah, they are really hot at the moment in Europe, even in the EU countries, where they are actually checking identities and passport and see if you've got the proper papers. My passport never got stamped in. My passport never got stamped in the US and Australia, and I'm not too sure Canada. Did they stamp my passport Canada or not? No, they didn't. Yeah, that's true, but there is a lot of. I've noticed there's been a lot of movement from Bulgaria and Romania as well. Austria has been doing a big blitz with people camping out, hiding up in like parking bays and whatnot, where people are actually camping out and residing there. So they are really cracking down. But the genre card, it is working because up near where was it? When I came back, when I was driving from Lindau to back to Sud, but I was going through Linz, up bottom close to Linz there, and it's a two-way road, and you had two police car, one armored military vehicle, and half a dozen soldiers there at the border, checking anyone that's coming through into Germany. I mean, I've got no worries about it. I was there legally.
That's the story, and he's sticking to it.
Yeah. Can't be that good. They let me. Yeah, but you see, when they see on my passport what my real actual name is, they go, yeah, keep going. No, we don't want to stir him up. No, just keep going.
Yeah, the last time you stirred up an Attila, it didn't go well until the Romans finally hired a bunch of German troops to beat him down.
Yeah, and only because the Romans couldn't do it themselves, because but had fun. They had fun with the Romans. They didn't know. He made sure that Romans didn't know where they're coming or going. No, there wasn't a BGS. It was actually the army military that was there. Frog and Flange production. G'day, buddy. How are you, James? Welcome. But even Italy on the borders, on the road borders, I didn't see them at the station. But even there, they actually had soldiers on the border. Yeah, well, that's a thing. Central. I mean, I like getting my stamps too. Yeah, good try, Todd. But that no, the wrong side of the Asian continent, buddy. Um, mm, but what was I saying? Geez, I lost. I forgot what I was saying now. Yeah, version. Um, Southwest Railroad. G'day, buddy. How are you?
Well, Southwest Railroad.
Okay, good. But yeah, it was a good trip. I needed a trip. I need to go and deal. I had to go and deal with, as some of you know, I had to go and deal with the grandfather's estate. The property has not looked this good in nearly 200 years. So we had to destroy it, but the property's pretty clean now. The only problem we have is the old trees and the roots. You know, the root system that's we poisoning them at the moment, trying to stop those trees from growing again. But that's been dealt with. The house demolition. The break, just traveling through Europe, seeing, trying to see family, and just staying and just seeing something different. It's really recharged my brain to a certain degree. It's given me a lot more motivation until I'll open up the door of my house and go, shit, I've got a lot of cleaning up to do. That's what you get for messy house sitters. Oh, you don't need 24 hours away. That's just around the corner there, Andy. That wouldn't take you long. But if you go with Lufthansa, they'll have that. They'll have that time. Yeah, I don't know how they're doing it, but they're getting across to North America pretty quick. Got to try to find the maids first, Steve. I think they're all frozen in their own houses. But yeah, it's given me motivation to get back into this. I need to make up some more room because I don't know where I'm going to put all the 2 boxes of stuff that's coming. Yeah, no, I'm not going to overcharge it, Sean. I've got a few little components that I need, but I need to. My camera's not working for some reason. But I need to start cleaning up and fixing up the loose ends on the layout so I can start doing the scenery on it. Because as I've seen, everybody's layouts making progress, and one hasn't made any progress at all.
Well, 3 months away from home would make it hard. It would be really shocking if you came home and found that you'd made some progress on your layout.
Yeah, but look at your layout. You've got weeds growing out of yours. I haven't even got that.
Well, I haven't been out of the country for 3 months, and I did all this before I went to Germany. Although I just did some this morning, but a different way. You're not going to see that. I don't know if you can see that.
Let me make you bigger. What, down in the bottom?
Yeah. I've put some grass on this end here of the floor layout, the UK floor layout. I put some grass on.
Yeah, I've got a big bunch of train stuff coming, Steve. Don't worry, you guys will get to see it when I come in. Ray, g'day, buddy. How are you?
Oh, Ray.
Well, I've got my. Oh, what have I got? I've got 2 night jets coming, 2 night jet locomotives. I've got a couple of colourful railjet locomotives that I've got coming. A few carriages as well. Shit, I can't remember what else I've got. Oh, and I've got a Markland set of carriages that's going on my layout.
You're going to change the wheel sets out first.
I'm not changing the wheel sets.
Then you ain't running any trains.
I will be running trains. You won't see, but I'm not changing the wheel sets.
Then you bought Tricks and not Merklin.
No, it's Markland. It comes in a Markland box.
Well, there's something you're not telling me because you can't put a Merklin on your layout.
I can put a Markland on my layout, no problems. But I'm not changing the wheels on it.
Somebody else did.
Yeah, but that's totally
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. I rest my case.
So, but this set's actually, I can't wait to put this set on the layout. I'm not saying what it is; it's going to be a complete surprise. Yeah, I can just about put that on as well. I do have another set here, a train that made its journey all the way over here. Is somehow on a flight between Houston and LA, some arsehole decided he was going to play around with the baggage and drop the box.
Oops. And
I won't say what train it is at the moment, but it's one of his. I was hoping to run it for this show, but so all of a sudden it's not going. It done a little bit of running, so I just jammed up on something. So I've got to pull it apart.
Oopsie.
Yeah. I tell you what, I wasn't very impressed.
Yeah.
And yeah, I made a few comments to that guy and go, you really have to move around that, and you take more care with other people's stuff in there. That's worth more than what you earn in a week. And yeah, I wasn't very impressed whatsoever. There is a couple of little items. There is one item broken on it. I mean, why can't people just look after other people's stuff that's in the in the overhead lockers? Just because it's wrapped up in cardboard doesn't mean it's not worth anything. But anyway, that's a real rant for another time. So hopefully I'll have my trains run next week, because I forgot how to run my trains. PK, here you go. You turn up again when we just about ready to wrap up the show.
We are. I thought we were just getting started.
Are we? Yeah, I don't know what can run.
Just get warmed up. You're rusty. You're out of shape. We got to get you back into game shape, man.
Yeah, I'll get in there.
Hey, my Ohio State Buckeyes beat Texas, so I'm feeling good. And I've had mostly a productive weekend. My live stream was a little bit aggravating, but the night jet, the one that I was worried about the most going into the live stream, is the one that ran perfectly through the live stream. And then I've been wiring lights in these Danish cars, and that's been going well. This one, I think one of the wires I don't have a good contact on, so I've been adding, but the ones I got from Denmark had lights. I just turned it all off. And I bought two more. So one of them is on and the lights are working. This one, the lights kind of work. So I've been trying to add an additional contact, and I'm going to redo the wires in it just to make sure it's got a proper contact. But yeah, so I've been feeling relatively productive, plus doing a little bit of some scatter grass down on that floor layout down there. Oh, and that's another thing. What camera could I use? Well, can I change cameras? I don't even know which camera it would be.
Yeah, you can. My camera's not working.
I don't know which camera it would be to switch to.
No, you can do it. You can do it.
I would have to go through like 30 cameras.
Because
that's what's going to be That that's my YouTube thing. It's not the comedy stuff I do. It's not the trains I do. It's the guy with all the cameras.
Well, you've done Heath on, you've done Heath on the cameras, haven't you?
Nope, it's definitely not that camera.
No, I know that one.
I know it's not that one.
Okay, Zantek, look, we'll catch up to you later, buddy. Take care,
Mark. Yeah, it's late where you're at.
Yeah.
Where's my floor camera? Which one is my floor camera? Because this one, no, it's not that one. Oh, for goodness sake, which camera is it? I said I only got 20 cameras. Well, quick, let me check the brand here real fast. Oh, it's a Nexigo, so that narrows it down to about 6 because half my cameras are Nexigos.
What, in Mexico?
What the
hell? That looks like a dusty keyboard, like mine.
Where's that camera? Oh, that's over here. Oh, it's a that one doesn't have enough slack. That's the Joyce cam. That camera's nicknamed the Joyce cam.
Okay, Monzel, take care, buddy. We'll catch up with you soon.
Not that one. I'm just gonna keep looking for Nexigos.
We've been there. We've already been there.
Yeah, I know. There it is. Okay, here we go.
Oh, okay. Let me enlarge you. Let me make you bigger.
And big in me. Yeah, so not only have I been putting some grass in down there, which is clearly still wet. These are the cars I got from Dave from Scott Rails with the Loco that I got as part of Herb's collection.
Geez, they look good.
Oh, they look nice together.
They
now,
do.
That Loco from Herb needs some work. The Loco needs a little bit of cleaning and fine tuning. This is the first time it's actually really run. But gorgeous cars. These little French cars. I got one more car coming, which is the restaurant car that goes in the middle. But that's in Canada. That's in Canada. So I just thought they were a beautiful match. I thought this Loco, which is a French 231, or as we call it, a 462, which does that make it a Pacific?
Hey, Postambolio, how are you, buddy?
So, yeah, these, it's a nice set. The thing is, I could buy right now, a French, this is a 241, so it's a Mikado. This is a French 241. I could buy a French 231 from Maryland right now for a decent price, but the green doesn't match these cars the way this one does. It's a different green. It's the typical Maryland green, and so this is a beautiful combination. I just would really like to get this locomotive running more smoothly. But those are heavy cars. Those are very sturdy cars, and it's working hard to run.
I know a guy that actually made a 5-inch version of that steam engine down here. I can't remember is he French or Dutch, but he made a real nice job of it.
I'm about a fifth or sixth of the way done with grass, but I don't know if I'll go any further this weekend, but at least I got to start. Did a couple of my old wargaming terrain hills, and I threw them on there just to have some terrain. I'll pop some trees on. But yeah, so I thought this has been another productive day because I got the fourth car. The car at the end came in the mail today. And that had the correct couplers I needed on it. So I took one of the couplers off it and put it onto the front car so I could connect it to the locomotive, because the cars I got from Dave had these, well, let's change camera back to me. At least this one I know because it's always the first one on. It had sort of like knuckle couplers. And so I couldn't connect them to any of my locomotives.
Yeah.
And, they're these hook couplers. And so the car today had the basically what we call A couplers, which is typical ones you have in Europe. And I just took one off the end of the first class car, put on the second class car. So bing and bing. The only thing I got to find is, was there a baggage car that went with this set?
Yeah. I don't know.
So clever. Zoink.
That's gonna be interesting to know if they had a baggage car set. Because
I think so, Brain, but me and Pippi Longstocking. Imagine the children.
They're wearing short stockings.
Boy.
But yeah, it's
my kids loved me.
That's why they're moving out of house. They love you so much. But yeah, we're gonna have to
because I point to the door and say, "Go!" Joyce and I want to be empty nesters. We go back to the days where we could run around the house naked. Sorry, too much information.
I'm canceling a trip over to the US now because I don't want to see you two running around naked.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, geez, that's a bad thought. Yeah, I've got to work out why my cameras don't work.
Oh, I don't downplay it. It's just it's not what people tend to come to a model train channel to see. It's one of the things that holds my channel back. People come in and they want to see you being serious about your model railway and serious about construction. And in between my model train stuff are the parody songs and the Matt Clark stuff, which our first teaser trailer went out today. I've actually already got 2 scenes produced and ready to be uploaded, but I want to get a lot further. I've only got 4 scenes written, so I've got things scripted but not written. I've written 4 scenes and now I'm going on.
Yeah, I totally agree with you there, Steve. I don't know why they didn't. I mean, they would have
Well, then there's the whole children's services boards and that kind of stuff. It's really not good in our profession to have done that when the kids were little. We just tried to encourage them to be independent. It hasn't worked. We still got one at home.
But PK, my show is nothing serious at all. We're all here to banter with one another.
Yeah, John, but we knew you would be a little too excited, so just drop it right there.
Well, we know what the Danish get up to. I mean, they're the ones that introduced all that other stuff around the world. But I won't say what it is, but you people can been around for a while and
Danish are the craziest people.
Shops will know what I'm talking about. And I'm not talking about the model train shops. This is what's next door to the model train shops. But it's been, I've got to say, I have enjoyed this hobby, though, the model trains. But now it's time to get into it. It's time to get my scenery up because I'm tired of looking at the timber work.
It's the karmic wheel. It's the karmic wheel of mojos. Most of model train people go through. You know, the mojo's up, life happens, the mojo's down, you get involved in a project and you get depressed. You go, because if you go into the trains, you go into the train room or whatever, then that problem that you were stuck on is always there and it depresses you. And then you're like, I just won't go in there. You know, obviously some people have that jump to it. I'm going to fix this. Other people, you know, like me and Fowler Carr, I've let it sit off and on for 4 years because it takes me a while to work up the courage to fight that battle again. That's why I've been doing all these other things, finally putting the grass scenics in, the basic grass. And now I just got to do the retaining walls, and then I'm going to do Dumb and Horse, and then that's going to force me to get going on the Fowler Carr or hybrid system I'm trying to develop. But
yeah, well, the only thing I'm going to
do now
is
see, forget the trains for a minute. Forget the trains, forget the layout, forget the hassles, the mojo, and all that shit. The biggest thing the model train hobby does, besides whatever pleasures we get out of it, is you and I are talking right now from thousands of miles apart, many time zones apart. We have met in real life in Australia, in Germany, in the United States. You've been in
And
my house.
Canada.
I've been in yours and in Canada. And none of that shit would have happened without YouTube and the model train.
Exactly right. Exactly right. I mean, there's so many of us here, particularly in the chats. We haven't all net, but most of us have net.
Somebody has met somebody.
Exactly. I was just going to say that. And the community and the mateship that we've actually created through here is worth more than anything else. And even if you're not in the mood to do the model trains, we're still there for one another. Try to do a pick me up and whatnot, but the friendship is there.
And we have the bad apples. We have the people that do like to come in and just, drag on people, slag off on people because they're not doing it the way they think it should be done. Because that's just a personality type that's in any human social system. The person that thinks no matter how you're doing it, if it's different from their way, it's wrong. And they can slag you. But I just Steve was mentioning you don't care. I like to say I don't care about subscribers, but if I suddenly drop, I notice it. And my family, my kids, Dad, how many subscribers you got now? So I do kind of keep an eye, but in the end, I do what I want to do. I don't make the videos for other people. I make the videos I want to make, and people can watch them or not watch them. When I cared about trying to get more people to watch them, they all got 2,000, 3,000 views, but I kind of stopped forcing myself to maybe not be somebody I'm not, but try to cater to an audience. Instead, I made YouTube my home. What you see on my channel is what you see in my brain, for good or for bad. And if people don't like the parody songs, too bad. Because, would it be cool if one of my songs went viral? Hell yeah, I'd love one of my songs to go viral because I think many of them are very good and deserve more attention. But really, deep down, it's because I just want to make people laugh. And I want people to say, oh, man, I love Dodge. You made me laugh. I've got a picture from the last day I was a teacher. From the very last day I was a teacher, where a student wrote on the board, "Thank you, Mr. Dodge. You made each day brighter."
Yeah. But
that's what I walked out on. I left it on my board the exam week, and I walked out my career with that written on my blackboard.
Yeah. But well, it's a big community there, Tim. I mean, I've got to be honest. With some people, we might not click as well as what we do here, but it's that the small minority that we are together with. We're there all the time. I mean, I had to take a back step for a while, but it's great to see like me coming back, even with this tour that I did. Everybody's still there wanting to see me and my friends. I mean, Anthony's a friend. Steve Pesap, I haven't met him yet in person, but I will be one day. Majority of these, Andy, I haven't met in person yet, but I intend to one day.
Take that as a threat, Steve. Take it as a threat.
Thanks, buddy. That's why I didn't come to Europe while I was there, because I knew I was there. But we did at the end of the day make good friendships and lasting friendships. I initially didn't come in here to make money or
get some mortal enemies. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, that too. A book by Jabs. Yeah, you better, Andy.
Oh heck! Everybody knows where we live.
Is that why you keep moving?
You have a free bedroom. We have a free bedroom, so anybody's welcome to come in.
Yeah, if anybody wants Anthony's address, I'll give it to the highest bidder. I'm gonna find the address.
We'll go on Airbnb.
Oh, not. Oh, yeah. Just be careful with that with Anthony's Airbnb because he might be in that makeshift caravan in that tree. Is
Oh,
that
that's
still up
gone.
there?
That's gone. No, 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 no. They moved.
What?
They
Now
moved.
where I'm going to sleep?
We'll have to let you in the house again, but this time no peeing on the rugs.
Jeez, really? uh, look, I tell you what, that's been interesting with me. Like, I had a good sleep on the way over from the LA. And Mike, how are you, buddy? Yeah, I'm back home. Look,
Nice.
my layout. Nobody else's. My layout. Um,
It's a mini version of Sparky's. That's a good way to advertise it. It's a mini version of Sparky's. A mini helix, and it's kind of shaped the same way. You got the helix on one side, and then it makes a big giant U the other way. You know, you don't have the 40-foot shed Sparky has, but it's kind of the same idea.
This is why I got to get back into it.
Yep.
Random Railroad, g'day. I've met myself. You met yourself? Well, that's good. I'm still trying to find me.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find myself too. I keep avoiding me. I want nothing to do with me.
No, Jean Ricard, he won't let me in the garage because he knows what I'm going to do. I'll go and take his car for a run.
Can it already go in the garage? Yeah. No, I'm not letting anybody near my gorgeous Charger. No.
Yeah,
no, not letting you.
Not.
You're going under the deck. You're going under the deck when you come over.
Jean is, yeah.
John's not coming over.
Oh, you can always give him that little shed at the back.
There's that. I can move the bikes out. Yeah, put those in the garage.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm really gonna have to get this in the water. What were we talking about before we got interrupted?
See, that's why all our friends are on other continents. That's why our closest friends in the model train community are on other continents. That way, we have an excuse to go over there, but they're not going to come over here.
Well, it seems like not many people want to come over here either.
Heck no, Artie was sick, Randall. I don't want him throwing up all over my Charger. He would have liked it, though. That car, to quote Joyce, that car goes vroom.
Oh, I've got to say, that car does go good.
And it does it smoothly.
Well, that's the driver. The person that drove the car knows how to drive a car.
The suspension and the engine and the transmission all help with that.
Yeah, that too, but it's nice to know that someone knows how to drive the car. You get some people that drive cars like that and haven't got a clue.
Yeah, they live in Michigan and Canada. No, I'm sorry, Canadians. I'm sorry.
Hey, that's bootleg.
Just had way too many people passing me at about 130 kilometers an hour on the right, and I was doing 118 in the center lane, and they were flying past us on the right and the left, and the guys that were doing this, it's like, why didn't you just stay in the left lane and wait? It would have opened, but cut over 2 lanes, fly around somebody, cut back 2 lanes. It was like,
and that's where all the traffic jams start. That's where those are the people that create.
I've driven in Canada many times. I never saw it like it was this trip, but the whole trip was just bad for driving, going through Michigan, which yeah, it was insane.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was talking about with me coming over. Like,
oh, Bob, the Charger's meant for long trips. It's a very comfortable, smooth riding car. I've never had a smoother car. What I really would have liked to have done is drive the old Charger, but I don't own that one anymore.
Yeah, for me to have one of them here in Australia, I've got to sell my soul again.
Would have brought my classic 73 B frame, and
yeah,
people would have stopped talking trains for a while.
The only thing I've got to do now is 2 things I've got to do is try to adjust back to my time zone. I didn't have any jet lag last night, but I went to bed and wake up at 2-3 o'clock in the morning, which is just wrong. And the other thing is I've got to get used to the car. Because some bars have put indicators on the wrong side of the steering column.
In all defense, the majority of the world has it on one side. Just because you people in the UK and loyal colonies just got to be different, drive on the other side of the road. At least the Canadians came to this side. They've got the steering wheel on the correct side and drive on the correct side. But no, the Brits and the loyal colonies just have to be.
But it wasn't funny. Like I got the rental car at the airport yesterday morning, and we're like, because I've been away for 3 months, I've been so used to going into the left hand side of the car, and it's like, oh geez, someone moved the bloody steering wheel again,
One of these days, I do want to try to rent a car, like the next trip in the UK, for a short trip, or maybe when we visit somebody, they'll say, "Come on, let's take you for a ride." And
well, you had the opportunity here to do it, Anthony. You always will. G'day, Derek. How are you?
Hey,
we'll
Derek,
take you out on. I mean, yeah, you can always do it here, but
that was not the place where I'd want to try to drive on the other side of the road with the steering wheel on the other side for the first time. That Australia was a little scary when it came to driving on the roads. UK's got a lot of those country highways that would be a little easier to try out.
Well, if that's the case, we could have taken a.
I'm over 60 years old and I still never driven a stick shift. So, that's another challenge that I don't know. I guess now my goal is I will die without doing it. So now you know how it feels to watch this stream at this unchristian time. Well,
yeah.
Who said it was a Christian time?
Sunday.
This is a Buddhist time.
Buddhist.
It's a Vulcan.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's a Vulcan time. Vulcan three-dimensional clock time.
Yeah, well, my religion's here behind me. We're still.
My temple's on the side of my head, and right now it's throbbing.
Yeah, but here's a brand new Kia. It only done basically 12 kilometers when I picked it up.
Going the night. It's Sunday morning where he is. It's late evening where I am. See, Jean, the world is round and there are 24 different time zones. It's only middle of the night where you are. But that's Jean Ricard, you're only concerned with your little sliver of the world.
No, it's getting to the middle of the day here, and yeah, I can prove that the world is round because I travelled from here to Europe, and from Europe back to here via North America. But then again, it might be around plate because the way I travelled, there's one section I didn't go near, so it might be flat after all.
If you take the globe, I have swum on this part of the globe and way up here on that part of the globe. I'm quite tickled with that.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good. Yeah, but the thing is, when I got in the car, because I've been so used to driving around in Europe, your brain sometimes on some things reacts a bit slower, and I'm hitting the indicator on the left-hand side of the column. Of course, what's on the left-hand side of the column in Australia? Windscreen wipers.
Jean Ricard's still going on. Last 3 months he's been on at a normal time. No, that wasn't a normal time. It was a very abnormal time. That's why I had to miss a bunch of them because Saturday afternoons I'm busy.
Yeah. And the Wacky Weekend is supposed to be both.
Oh, it was convenient for Jean Ricard, so that's when everybody should do it. So it's convenient for Jean Ricard.
Man, but me doing a live stream on a Saturday isn't G'day, James. How are we? We were
If
talking about you an hour ago.
those stupid freaking monks at Lindisfarne in 787 knew how to freaking fight, we want to have to put up with this Danish crap 1,400 years later.
But the whole idea behind
The Danes would have run back and gone, oh, we don't want to go over there and try to conquer the known world.
But the Wacky Weekend show wasn't right because I was in Europe and everybody was in the same time zone.
Hello,
Wacky Weekend was about being one crazy weekend, but the thing is, I'm in the future, the Sunday, and you guys are in the day behind. So it's like that's why I call it a Wacky Weekend. But me being over there wasn't in the same time. Being in the same time zone is
yeah, but you were also on the same day. You were on the same day.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it was. You were doing it on Saturday because it is a little weird that you call your show Wacky Weekend when for you it's the beginning of the end of the weekend.
Yeah, but still, and of course, we all have banter one another, have fun and laughter. And
here you go. You got a Dane complaining to an American about an Australian time zone. I tell you,
exactly.
YouTube's wonderful.
No wonder the show's called Wacky Weekend. We always wacky in some form or another. And I mean that in a nice way, people. Wait, what happened on the weekend? Don't you remember?
Oh my God, this is the first weekend in a month that's been relaxed.
Right, lucky for you.
I was so relaxed. Well, yeah, you had to keep traveling. I was so relaxed. I was going to mow the lawn today, and I said, screw it, I'll mow it tomorrow. I'm just going to enjoy doing nothing on Saturday. And doing nothing was working on wiring some cars and working on the layout down here, watching Ohio State beat Texas.
Mike, it's not cool out. It's freezing out. Artie's still wearing the shirt he had on. Of course.
Bob, Artie only has the one shirt. Yeah. Trust me, 3 weeks living with him.
Yeah, and I turn the underwear inside out twice before I put it in the laundry. That's the way I say I'm washing. And how did it go, James? Did it go good or what? Oh, God. Yeah.
First weekend you haven't had to drive 800 miles. There you go. After all, I am just 1 hour away from the UTC. So what? F the UTC.
Yes,
the Brits just randomly draw a line and say, here's where the hour clock starts because we rule half the world and we can declare. It's like Eddie Izzard. Do you have a flag?
That's what the day.
I'm sure it's waiting on. Do you have a flag?
Well, that's good, James. Enjoy it, buddy. That's a good thing. That's a big thank you from all of us as well for being so supportive to everybody in the community and for that little job that you did to help me out. But you are in basically everybody's channel. You pop in to say hello. You give everybody big pick me up. So okay. I'm out of focus myself, but I would really like to be able to. The thing that I've got to do now after I get off the stream, apart from working on this, I've got to go do some shopping. I've got no food at home, because I left with the cupboard bare. Because at least the food wasn't going to go off in case I decided not to come back. So. Anyway, I'm going to call it quits here because I do need to get some other stuff done. Anthony, thank you very much for jumping on and driving me nuttier than what I already am.
It was nice to be on at a normal time and feel like the show was back to quote that crazy Dane, back to normal.
Yeah, back to normal.
Normal, as I prefer.
Yeah, normal time. I mean... and normal attitude, like we all still giving each other heaps.
Steve, I was just thinking the same thing. Like, how the Brits have 3 different weight systems going on over there. Do you want your weight in pounds, stones, or kilograms? It's whatever one we hear you using, we're going to use a different one.
Andre, g'day, buddy. We're just about signing off. Yeah,
Wow.
but you have a look at the spanners they got. Imperial, Whitworth, and Metric. They even got 3 different types of spanners. Thank God the Whitworth they got rid of.
Guten Abend, guten Frühmorgen.
Yep. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again. Everything's back to normal again for now. Same insane time and location. And Richard, if you're watching this, hope you have a real hell of a time. He's gone on some train ride somewhere.
Yeah.
Didn't even worry about inviting us.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm going to get some sleep tonight, Andre.
I rode a train in North America for the first time. I rode a real train in North America for the first time.
Oh, he's gone on some fancy train up to some vineyard drinking wine, the bastard. You know our friend Richard down here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's gone on a big long train ride to Newcastle drinking wine and beer and cheese and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, he's drinking cheese? Oh, must be that runny French crap.
Yeah, it will be.
You don't drink cheese.
So anyway, guys, ladies, thanks for coming, and until next week.
Guys, yeah, okay.
Ladies and guys, because there'll be ladies watching the background.
Yeah, there are ladies. Ladies.
So until next week, guys, folks, take care, be fun.
Bye-bye.
See you at Andy's tonight.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye. 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 Bye.